Sports Talk Show. Your host is here for the show tonight to interview our special guest. Show highlight the Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, boxing, tennis, golf, and racing. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. Tune in for all the news and scores, reporting on the games and so much more. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show. The Alford Sports Talk Show.
Welcome, everybody, to another awesome Alford Sports Talk Show. We are joined here Monday Night Football, bringing you the Bucs versus the Lions. You're going to have the broadcast by yours truly, Alford, throughout the entire Monday Night Football. We're going to go ahead and get the party started. Available on all streams and assist live on assist. So definitely appreciate you guys joining us. I'm going to get you all synced in with the game. We're going to have a fantastic time. Flag on the play. Let me go ahead and get this all squared away for you guys. It's Lions got the ball first. The Bucs, they deferred. They won the toss. So illegal contact defense, 12:47 in the first period. Just getting started. So defensive penalty. Lions are driving really well already on the first drive. We're going to have a great time tonight. So let's see here. Appreciate you all joining us here. Let's see what we got. All right. Hi, mi amigo. Yes. So they hand it off to Gibbs. He gets a short gain for about two yards. It's going to be second down. Let me just get the live stream here on assist up. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. We're going to have a great some time tonight. Appreciate props to Assist Live for bringing this opportunity to the Alford Sports Talk Show to go ahead and broadcast the games for you guys. It's going to be awesome. Appreciate Oscar joining us. Does outstanding coverage there for the UFL. Oscar Salegro. If I'm messing that up, Salerigo. There you go. Pass is complete. We're going to have a touchdown here. Not touched at all. Ahmad St. Brown, touchdown, 20-yard pass. 6-0 already. 6-0 already. I'll get the score updated for you guys. Man, out the gates already. That's unbelievable right there. No defense, really. You didn't really miss much on the first drive. Bucs didn't really have much of any defense. So it's Lions 6, Bucs nothing. And again, the Bucs did defer. So they're going to get the ball at halftime, the Bucs, that is. There you go. Kick is up, and it's good. So we're going to edit the score again. Yep, opening drive touchdown by the Lions there. It came out the gates and made it look real easy. It really did. Just drove down there. Nothing. They didn't really do anything. So we're going to hope that the Bucs can go ahead and get something going here. Yes. So Oscar, he does great work from the UFL. He does outside of that. He does soccer. He does it all. He does US too. I know he appreciate him joining us here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Yes, if you're live on assists, that is correct. It is 7-0. 7-0 already out the gates. Wow, the Lions waste no time. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have a great time. So it's commercial break. The Bucs will be getting the ball for the first time in the game. Lions went right down and scored. Really not much of any defense there from the Bucs. Appreciate you guys. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody on the stream here. Okay. It's going to be a great Monday Night Football here. This is awesome. Yes. So Oscar Clariga, definitely appreciate you joining us. Make sure you guys follow him on X. His name is Oscar Clariga, Cleriga. And definitely, especially if you have if you speak Spanish too, he can help you with that too. So there you go. Yes. Let me just go ahead and get this all squared away. All right. Let me see here. Commercial break. They're advertising the Berlin game. So we have 11:59 in the first quarter, 7-0 Lions. Yeah, he just came out the gates real fast. Jared Goff and the Lions just took off that drive. Okay. So Baker's itching to get the ball. They're coming back here. About to kick off. All right, he gets the ball around the 3-yard line, takes it out to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Great run. There's a flag on the play, though. Great run back. Around 55-yard return by Johnston. There's a flag on the play. Let me try to see what this flag is. Yeah, it's a race. It's going to be against the Bucs. Holding receiving team. That's the Bucs. So 10-yard penalty. Took away a 55 run back. Kayvon Merriweather. Yes, it's a hold. Merriweather. Bucs are in the huddle. 11:51 first quarter. 7-0. Okay, let's see here. All right, man in motion. Hands it off to Rachaad White. Rachaad White gets about 6 yards on a run. Good job there. Vicious 5-yard run is right. Let's take a look here. Vicious run by Rachaad White. Trying to run through a wall there. All right. So play action pass. Baker looking to throw. A lot of heat. He scrambles out of all that heat and he slips and falls down. Going to be a loss of about 2 yards. He was trying to get around. He was almost going to make it, but he slipped and fell. Let me see here. Loss of a yard there. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Third and 6 coming up. Third and 6. Shotgun formation. Baker looking for a target. Scrambles out of the pocket. Catches it, but he's short of the first down marker by 3 yards. He makes the catch, but he's short by about 3 yards on the first down. The Bucs are going to have to punt. Gain of 2. 3 and out, Tampa Bay. So 3 and out. Let's take a look here. Yes, so 3 and out. Khalif Raymond in the backfield. Okay, so the kick is up for the punt. Good kick. Fair catch called. He's going to take it over around the 35.5-yard line. So the Lions getting the ball back again, and that's scary thought because they just went right down the field. The Bucs got to do better defense because if it's anything like that first drive, that's not going to be a good thing for the Bucs. They just went right down there like cheese, like they was going through cheese. I mean, just think the last play was a 20-yard pass, and he was untouched. Ahmad St. Brown. I don't know how you let a guy, Ahmad St. Brown, let him that wide open, but he literally could have just jogged in, which he did actually. So Bucs need to do something on their defense for sure. Yes. It's a Dan Campbell commercial. Call Sam. Call Sam today. 1-800-CALL-SAM. All right. So we're live on all streams and including liveonassist.com. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys dearly. It's going to be a great day. It's a commercial right now. Ford F-150 commercial. Live chat is available. Appreciate you guys. Always a pleasure to be with you guys here. Monday Night Football and Assist. Liveonassist.com. This is fantastic. They let a guy, Ahmad St. Brown, of all people, just wide open. There was nobody within 10 yards of him when he went for a touchdown. So they're in a huddle here. The Lions, 9 minutes, 37 seconds in the first quarter. 7-0 Lions. Jared Goff is under center. Gibbs is the back. He went back to shotgun now. So he's looking for a target, looking for a pass. Throws it 25 yards down to Ahmad St. Brown. Catch. Complete. About a 25-yard gain. I don't know, man. You're just going to let Ahmad St. Brown wide open. This is going to be a short night. The 25-yard pass complete. All that space. Even Troy Aikman is saying that. All that space. So 1st and 10, 42-yard line. They hand it off to Gibbs. Gets Montgomery, I beg your pardon, gets about 2-yard gain. Yeah, so 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Whoever got Amon St. Brown, you're doing good. Second down and 9. He's under center. Jared Goff. Play action pass. Throws it complete. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain to right. Third down and about 4. Third and 4. Levante David on the stop. 4-yard pass. So let's see here. All right. So here we go. Third and 4. Jared is in a shotgun formation. Back, you have Gibbs in the backfield. It's a fumble, ball on the ground. Bucs recover it. Bucs recover it. Yes, Bucs recover it. There you go. Bucs recover it. Strip sack of Jared Goff, and the Bucs recover it. Let's go. Let's go, Bucs. Let's go. Strip sack. Yes. Good strip. Good strip. Go Bucs. Strip sack of Jared Goff. First defensive play that Bucs really made. Yaya Diaby with the strip sack. Gets him from behind. It rolls right to number 95. He picks it up. Bingo. We got something going. Go Bucs. There you go. Finally, the Bucs did something to this game. Great job, Yaya Diaby. All right, so commercial break. When we come back, the Bucs are going to have the ball around the 45-yard line. About time the Bucs did something in this game. So here we go. Yaya Diaby, the strip of Jared Goff. Number 95 recovered a fumble. It literally bounced right to him, and he fell right on it. That's the way you're supposed to do it. Just fall on the ball. He did it. Textbook. So finally, the Bucs, hopefully, this turn things around for them, get some momentum. The play they made. Yes. And shout out to Sean from Assist. Really appreciate you, and definitely appreciate Assist Sports for this awesome opportunity for us to bring you Monday Night Football via the Alford Sports Show on all social media platforms, including live on assist.com. Yes, this is awesome. Awesome. Yes. So let me just see here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Break, SoFi Plus. It was Josh Allen. All right. Yes. So appreciate you guys joining in all social media platforms and Instagram. See you, croon. Love Deja. So really appreciate you guys. This is awesome, man. Monday Night Football, broadcasting the Bucs versus the Lions. And shout out to Live on Assist. Yes. So the Bucs finally get something going defensively. They get a strip sack and they get the ball. So here we go. 40-yard line. Baker was under center. He goes back to shotgun formation. You have Rashad White in the backfield. Flag on the play. They blowing it dead. Flag on the play. That's another flag. They blow the play dead before it started. False start. Offense. Bucs. Number 88. That's Kate Otten. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Bucs. All right. Yes. So let's see here. First down and 15. Mike behind them. All right. Let's see here. It's going to be second and 15. All right. So second and 15, the 35-yard line. Baker's looking for a target. Shotgun formation. Throws it complete to Otten. He catches the ball, about a 7-yard gain. It was really not the best of pass because of behind him. Cade Otten could have got some more yards out of that. But it's about a 7-yard gain. It's going to be third down and about 8. I see what happened. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage there. All right. Okay. Third and 7. Third and 7. Shotgun formation. No back in the backfield. Throws it complete to Rachaad White. That's a dangerous pass, man. You really, no gain on the play. You really leave the guy hanging out to dry. I hope Rachaad White's okay. So the Bucs, basically 3 and out. 3 and out. The Lions defense have been on point. The Bucs are punting again. 4th and 9. Khalif Raymond waiting for the punt. The kick is up for the punt. It's a good, solid punt. Catch, a fair catch around the 13-yard line. All right, so commercial break. All right, appreciate you guys. Definitely. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get something hooked up here for you guys. Yes, so we're going to get some going here. Bucs got to come back with some great defense again. All right. Let's go ahead and get this updated for you guys. All right, so we're going to see here. Commercial break. Okay, so 7-0. First quarter, 6:08. Just make sure this is. And the line's going to take over around the 14-yard line. They break in the huddle. Let's see what we got going here. Jared Goff is under center. Okay. They hand it up to Gibbs. Gibbs gets about two and a half on the play. So it's going to be second and about 7. All right. All right. So the 17-yard line, second and 7, throws it complete to Ahmad St. Brown. He breaks free, gets about 17 yards on a play. The Bucs do not have an answer for Ahmad St. Brown. You're giving him way too much room to just catch balls. Not the ideal situation because Ahmad St. Brown can get a yards after catch, yak. And if you give him that much room, that's going to be a recipe for disaster. First down, Lions. Gets about 17 on the play. First and 10. Yeah, they're talking about his career yards after catch. They hand it off to Gibbs. Gets about 4 yards on a play. Winfield Jr. on the stop. Second and 6. Little like 4.5 minutes in the first quarter. They're at the 37-yard line. Jared Goff is under center. Hands it off to Gibbs again. Goes up the middle. Gets the first down. Gets about 8 yards on a play. 8 yards on a play by Gibbs. Right up the middle. All right. So let's see here. Second and 4. Whatever this play is, that's what Jared Goff is going to do. All right. So they're in the huddle. They get the clap for the breaking the huddle, coming up to the line, second and 4. Looking for a target, throws it to Gibbs, outlet pass. He got the first down, gets about 25 yards on a play. Just chewing up the yards. The Lions are just eating like there's no tomorrow, man. You know, Thanksgiving's not until next month, but you might as well say it's right now because these guys are eating like there's no tomorrow. They're hibernating for the winter or something. I mean, they just gobbling up the yards. Talking about the Lions on the Bucs. If Yaya Diaby does not get that strip sack, we are toast. There's really not much defense going on here. They're at the 24-yard line. Hands it off to Gibbs again. This one's going to be a loss. A loss of about 4 on the play. They read that one. They read that play. Vita Vea on the stop. So Gibbs gets a loss about 4 yards on a play. It was kind of like a pitch in the back, and they read it. Very good defensive play. So far, I'm counting 2 great defensive plays by the Bucs. You cannot give Ahmad St. Brown and Gibbs this much free space. They're at the 30, they're at the 26-yard line. Goff looking for a target, completes it, short gain for about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10. They are in field goal range. So let's see if the Bucs can get a stop here. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. They're coming up to the line now. Jared Goff is in shotgun formation. Gibbs is to his right. Let's see what they got going here. 3rd and 9. Ahmad is in motion, looking for a target, throws it complete in the middle. It's going to get about 7 yards short by about 2.5 yards. So 4th down and about 3. See what 4th and 2 is what they call it. Let's see what Dan Campbell does. He's going to go for it. So the Lions going to go for it. 4th and 2. This is the reason why I shout out to Jake Bates. He's from the UFL. That's the only reason I had him last season. My kicker, just real quickly, I didn't get him this year, and I'll tell you the reason why. They're at the 15-yard line. 4th and 2. Shotgun formation. Looking for a target. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Good defense. Good defense, Bucs. Yes, they get the ball and turnover downs. Let's go. Let's go, Bucs. Let's go, Bucs. Turnover and downs. Woo! Let's go. It was a little too long by Jared Goff. He was going for the touchdown. It's good hand checking on both sides, but it's a little too long. No flag on the play, incomplete. So three great defensive plays by the Bucs. Yaya Diaby strip sack. The Veda for the loss of Gibbs for 4 yards, and that play right there. And it's really kind of like the offense. He kind of threw it along, but I'll give good defense on that. They take him at the 15-yard line. The Bucs 1st and 10. Bucs taking over the 15-yard line. Baker Mayfield shotgun formation. Rachaad White in the backfield. Hands off to Rachaad White. He's going to get about a yard on a play, and that's it. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. They're around the 16-yard line, so they're deep in their territory. The Bucs got to get something to give themselves some more room. Oh, the reason why I didn't get Jake Bates this season is because Dan Campbell goes for a lot on 4th downs. I know Jake Bates will get those field goals, but unfortunately he doesn't get the opportunities most time because Dan Campbell goes for it. I learned that last season. That's why I did not get him this season. But I got Brandon Aubrey as my kicker this season in fantasy. Another UFL guy. Go UFL. 2nd and 9. Yeah, so they're going to go to a commercial break. But yes, Jake Bates can kick it 65 yards, field goal. He is the boss. He's the man. End of the first quarter. But the only thing is Dan Campbell goes a lot on 4th down. I learned that last season. I had Jake Bates a lot. He just didn't get the opportunity to kick the ball nearly as much as you would hope because he can kick just because Dan Campbell goes for it a lot. Let me go ahead and put this clip up in the meantime for you guys. All right. All right. All right, guys. Commercial break. End of the first quarter. 7-0. 7-0 Lions. And so far, offensively, it's definitely been all Lions. Yes, guys. I'm going to put this clip right up here for you guys. All right. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, let's go. All right. So commercial break, end of the first quarter. Appreciate you guys. 7-0. Yeah, they're showing all the offensive yards. The Lions have 160 yards offense. The Bucs have 15. Time of possession is almost double, 10 minutes and change for the Lions, 5 minutes, 4 minutes and change for the Bucs. Here we go. 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line. Baker Mayfield's on the center. He's tapping his helmet. Rachaad White in the backfield. Play action pass. Throws it deep to Mike Evans. Complete. But it's got to be offensive. That's got to be offensive pass interference on Mike Evans. That's got to be offensive pass interference on Mike Evans. I got offensive pass interference. Flag on the play. Mike Evans is baller, future Hall of Fame, but he likes to sometimes push off his opponent. I did notice about that in his game. He balls a lot, but this to me was more Mike Evans pass interference. Let's see what the call is. Let's see if I'm right. Look at it. He's grabbed there by Yashim and a push off by Mike. Let's see what they call. It's about a 20-yard pass. 2 fouls in a play. Holding defense. They're both on the defense. Decline. It's got to be pass interference. Defense. Yes. Let's go, Bucs. Automatic first down. So pass interference. Incomplete pass. They did catch the ball, but they are giving it an incomplete pass. First down, Bucs, pass interference. To me, this could have really went both ways. Mike Evans pushing off as well as Yashin was pushing off. So I really thought they were going to call him Mike because it was the last push off. They gave it on the Lions. Now they're at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, Bucs. 1st and 10, Bucs. Baker Mayfield's on the center. Doing this, folks. Just like you right there watching it. Hands off to Rachaad White. Rachaad White gets about 2 yards on the play and then stopped. Laura Rutledge giving some playback. What they're doing is they're having trouble communicating. The Bucs is very loud in that dome. See Baker doing a lot of this, a lot of head signals. They're in the huddle now. Broke for huddle, 2nd and 8. Rachaad White's in the backfield. Cade Otton is in motion. Shotgun formation around the 42-yard line. All right, Baker looking for a target. Throws it underneath, takes down to Rachaad White. Rachaad White's going to get about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 on the button. Let me just see here. How the Lions looking? Looking awesome. Appreciate you, Juan Vallejo. The Lions are looking awesome, and that's how they're looking. The Bucs really haven't had a stop. I mean, besides those 3 great plays, it's been all offense of the Lions. And Bucs do need to make an adjustment. So it's now they're at the 47-yard line, 3rd and 3. Got to get to midfield to get first. It's batted away at the first. Batted down. Knocked down. So 4th and 3. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Bucs definitely need to make some adjustments here because the Lions are just getting everything they want offensively. Besides those 3 great plays this game, Yada Diaby with the strip sack, they were just driving like crazy. The other play that was I'll give props on was Vita Vea stopped Gibbs in the backfield, 4-yard loss. And the third was, I would say, that last defensive play where it was no touchdown. They went on 4th and 2. The Bucs going to punt it. Kick is up. It's going to fair catch around the 14-yard line. So the Lions going to get it around the 14-yard line. This is about like the third or 4th offensive series for the Lions. So let's see what the Bucs do here. Yes, the Bucs definitely need to make some adjustments, especially on the defensive end. I mean, they're doing zone coverage on Ahmed St. Brown, just letting them get all types of space. It's a recipe for disaster because the guy can shake and bake you and then take it to the house. So I mean, it feels like it should be. It feels like the Lions should be up a lot more, but the strip sack and the stop down there when they went for the fourth down. And shout out to Jake Bates, that's the UFL guy. I did have Jake Bates and Brandon Audrey, both from UFL last season for my fantasy football. The only reason why I did not take Jake Bates, the guy can flat out kick 67 yarders. He just doesn't get the opportunity with Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell goes a lot for 4th and 2s and 4th and 3s. So Jake Bates doesn't get a chance to kick it most of the time. Yeah, Bucs definitely need to make an adjustment. But luckily, it's only a 7-0 game. As much as the Lions have been running up and down the field, they had the strip sack for the Bucs, and they went for a 4th and 2, which they did not convert. So the Bucs took over. So that really was 3 scoring opportunities, what I would give it, and they only scored once. So commercial break. 911 Nashville. 911 Nashville. Yes. So, yes, the line's been going up and down the field, but only one score. Appreciate you guys joining us. It's going to be, let's take a look here. First, it's on the 14-yard line. They're talking about Jamel Dean. He's not playing right now, but he's standing on the sidelines. So let's see what they do now. Jared Goff throws a short screen pass, breaks free. Gibbs gets about 15 yards on a play. I'm sorry, Montgomery. I beg your pardon. It's Montgomery. 15-yard screen pass to Montgomery. Very nice screen pass by the Lions. They disguised it really well. 1st and 10. 147. Let's see here. Okay, so it's a 29-yard line. They hand it off to Montgomery again. It's going to be a loss for about 3 yards. Vita Vea again. Very nicely played. Very nice done. Vita Vea. It's going to be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. Yeah, they're saying how Montgomery and Gibbs are the best 1-2 combination running backs in the league. I would agree with that. So let's see here. They're at the 27-yard line. False start. Movement on the right side. So it's going to be a 2nd and 17. Yep. 5-yard penalty, number 58. It's going to be a 2nd down and 17 now. 2nd down and 17. 2nd and 17. It was on the right tackle, Sewell. So they're at the 21.5-yard line. Jared Goff is in shotgun formation. Montgomery is the back. Let's take a look here. He throws it complete. Gets about 15 yards on a play to Ahmad St. Brown. It's going to be 3rd and 3. I mean, St. Brown has just been open all day long. There's just so soft coverage that the Bucs are giving Ahmad St. Brown that it's just they're just giving him 3rd and 5 what they have it as. Ahmad St. Brown is getting everything he wants. So 3rd and 5, you have Ahmad St. Brown in motion. Shotgun formation. Montgomery's the back. They got the blitz on. Did he sack him? Yes, let's go, Bucs. That's what you need to do. Sack on the Bucs, number 8. Way to go, Bucs. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. See, folks, that's what I'm telling you. Let's go Bucs. I'm glad the Bucs took my advice. When you're going to call a blitz, it has to catch the offense off guard. If you call blitzes too often, they're going to beat it. This was a very strategic blitz. They came home and they got him. The punt is up. Beautiful punt. It's going to 25-yard line, 30, 35, 36-yard line. It was Johnson in the return. So the Bucs going to take over around the 36-yard line. And let's go Bucs. All right. Yes, if you're going to call blitz, that is the best time when it's the offense is not expecting it. You catch them off guard. If you call blitzes and the offense knows it's coming, you can beat that. And we've seen that here in the NFL quite often. People blitz, 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 blitz. Eventually, the guy's going to figure that out, and they're going to go ahead and find a way to get a pass off. They're going to burn you all day long. So, great strategic blitz by the Bucs. They called it at the right time. They get home. Turnover. So I would say this much about the Bucs. The Bucs this game have been severely outplayed on the defensive end, but they have made that stop when they needed to. That's the reason why this game is not 21-0. Yes. Appreciate you. Let me just go ahead and appreciate you, Juan Vallejo. Definitely, that's props. Yes. So if so far, if you're a Lions fan, you're frustrated because you've been moving the ball like crazy. You only have 7 points. If you're a Bucs fan, you're happy that it's only 7-0 because it could have very easily been 21 or 24-0. But the Bucs have made the play that have kept them in this game. They need to get an offensive drive going, though. I think the Bucs have about maybe 50 yards total offense so far in this game versus about 150 on the other side for the Lions. So offensively, it's been pretty much a one-sided affair, all Lions. But the Bucs have gotten a stop when they needed it to keep them in this ball game. All right, so 164 yards for Jared Goff already. Todd Bowles is defensive play caller, they said here for the Bucs too. So he gets credit for that blitz. They're at the 35-yard line. Baker's looking for a target. Throws it deep. It's got to be pass interference somewhere. You had Ches Johnson and Evans collide into each other. I guess they didn't call a flag because it's like, well, you guys ran into each other. You got to give a bit more spacing if you're going to throw balls like this. Routes, I don't know. I'm lucky somebody get hurt. All right, so it's incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. They're at the 36-yard line. Sean Tucker is in the backfield. Complete. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Pass to I'm trying to see who the receiver was. Yes. Appreciate your assist, Sports. Okay. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. The Bucs need to get a first down here. It's a 35-yard – I'm sorry, the 40-yard line. Baker looking for a target. Complete. He's closer. First down marker. That's Cade Otton. Let's see if they give him the first down. He's right at the marker. It's close. They give him the first down. Yeah, I would say that spot was pretty generous for the Bucs. I thought it was close. They give him the first down. So first down Bucs. It's one of the few first downs they've gotten this game. 8 minutes and 30 seconds in the first half. 45-yard line. Just throws it deep to no one. Baker throws it deep to no one. Downfield, absolutely no one. Seemed like that loudness in the stadium is really causing communication. It seemed like somebody was supposed to go deep. Nobody was at home. That ball was 15 yards from anybody, and he didn't throw it away. Second down and 10. The coach is getting on number 15, Tez Johnson, the wide receiver. You're talking MVP stuff, Troy said, but you got to run the right route. 46-yard line. Hands off to Tucker. He gets about 4 yards. And, folks, let Tucker be an example to you. The running back right now for the Bucs, an undrafted free agent, came out and balled out in training camp. He got a spot. That's how he got on that field. Undrafted free agent starting in the Lions game. Well, he didn't start, I'm sorry, but he's the backup to Rachaad White. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. They're at midfield, right at midfield. Rachaad White is the back, and he's under center. Rachaad White is under center, folks. Let's see what's going to happen. They throw it, pass, complete. I don't think he got both feet in downs. Out of bounds. Yep. Evans got 1 foot in, so it's 4th and 6. And the punt team comes on. He gets pushed out of bounds. He got 1 foot down. He didn't get the other foot nowhere near getting down, Mike Evans. This is not college ball. You got to get both feet in. 4th and 6. The Bucs going to punt. Again, that is. Midfield. Kick is up. And fair catch called. They're going to take over around the 12-yard line, the Lions. So here comes the Lions again on offense. Appreciate you, John Stack. Yeah, so this game really should be 21-0 Lions. Easy. But a couple of plays have really went the Bucs' way. That strip sack when they were driving again like they were going through Swiss cheese, that went for the Bucs. That stop of Vita Vea to stop Gibbs in the backfield. And the kind of, I would say, long pass that Jared Goff did, but it was 4th down in the end zone. But the strip sack and not converting on 4th down, the turnover and downs way down in the red zone really has helped the Bucs out. Outside of that, it's been all Lions. It really has been. But props to the Bucs. They're hanging in there with those big plays at the right opportune moments. If it's not for that, this game would be literally a blowout right now. 7-0. Oh, let me give you a score. Let me put the score back up here. 7-0 Lions. So the Lions will be taking over after commercial break around the 12-yard line. Appreciate you guys. It's cool that they have Monday Night Football primetime game for the Bucs. I remember this was something that, as a Bucs fan, you didn't get too often, but I appreciate it. I was kind of glad it was actually Monday night because I got a chance to watch all the games Sunday. So there we go. They're talking about its gambling app. Yep. Commercial break. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, if you're a Lions fan, you're frustrated. It's not a blowout, and if you're a Bucs fan, you're thankful it's only 7-0. That's pretty much how it's been so far. It's been all Lions offensively. They're giving Amon St. Brown all the space in the world, zone, soft coverage. Jamel Dean is on the sideline with his helmet, and he's looking confused as to why he's not in the game. Jamel Dean, who had that big interception last time, I will try to get to an answer later on in the game. False start. False start. It's got to be false start. False start. Offense. Yep, it's going to be 1st and 15. The guy false started so bad I almost flinched. Like Jamel Dean comes in the game now. Yeah, this is the first time Jamel Dean is coming out on the field. He's been waiting to play the whole game. We'll get an explanation later on why he hasn't played. But here we go. They hand it off to. Whoa, what a nice spin by Gibbs. What a nice spin by Gibbs. It was going to be dead to rights, no gain. He gets about 3 yards on the gain. May not seem like nothing, but that spin saved him. Flag on Detroit, they saying. So another flag. So it's going to be coming back. Block in the back. Offense number 11. Khalif Raymond. So they're way back there. Now, the Lions are going to be probably around the 5-yard line on their own 5. So let's see. It should be like first down and a mile. Let's take a look. They should be way back there, backed up in there by the end zone, talking about the Lions. First and 17. The ball's going to be around the 6-yard line. First and 17. Let's see what the Lions do here. Okay. Let's see here. They're at the 6-yard line. Jared Goff is on the center. They hand it off to Gibbs. Gets about 3 yards on the play. It's going to be second down and 14. Winfield comes back into the game. Second and 14. So they're going to be close to the 10-yard line. The Lions. Levante David is being attended to. So we have an injury timeout. Levante David. Yes. Levante David. Let's take a look here. So they're attending to Levante David. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so let's see. Appreciate you guys all joining in. So we have an injury timeout. Levante David is being attended to. When we come back, it's going to be a second and about 14 for the Lions. The Lions going to be way back in there, about the 10-yard line. That's setting the scene of what it looks like. But we have an injury timeout. Levante David is being attended to. Definitely shout out to Assist Sports for this wonderful opportunity. I definitely appreciate you guys tremendously. Right. Levante Davis on the sideline, second and 14. So second and 14. The Lions are way back. They're about at the 8-yard line. This would be a good time then for the Bucs to step out on the defense. Jared Goff, shotgun formation, looking for a target. Throws it underneath to Amon St. Brown. Let's take a look. I beg your pardon, Paris, the rookie. They got about 9 yards on a play. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Speaking of 6, coming up to the 6-minute mark. Okay, they threw a blitz again, but this time it wasn't successful. The ball on the ground. Incomplete pass. Yes, 4th and 6. Incomplete pass, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, no. The flag on the Bucs. Personal foul or something. Legal contact, number 35. Right in the game. Jamel Dean. Flag on him. First down, Lions. So they're at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off it to Gibbs right up the middle. He's gone. He's gone. It's a touchdown. He's gone. They ain't going to catch him. He's gone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Lions. Gibbs for like an 80-yard gain. Gibbs goes all the way down the middle. Oh, my goodness. No, not touched. All the way down the middle. All the way up the middle. I'll get this updated for you. He hit a home run right down the middle. Man. Come on, Bucs. I mean, you let a guy go 80 yards basically right up the middle. 78 yards officially. 78-yard touchdown rush. There we go. Took it to the house. Untouched. Right up the middle. All right, the kick is up and it's good. So 14-0 Lions. Yeah, 14-0. Man, you got to do better than that, Bucs. Man. Let my man. He went 78 yards right down the middle untouched. And then when he was down the sideline, there was one guy trying. I was like, "You're not catching him. You're not. It's over. It's a wrap. You're not catching him. It's a wrap. It's a wrap." You're not catching. Yet Winfield Jr. was the guy that was back there trying to get him. You're not getting him. I called it a touchdown when he was about 20 yards down the field. There was no way you was getting him. No way. Troy Aikman is saying what I just said. I called it when he was about 20 yards into that run. I said, "You're not getting him. It's over. It's a wrap. It's gone. He's gone." 78 yards down the middle, touchdown. Just even with it being 14-0 Bucs, you still lucky it's just 14-0. Let's take a look here. Best viewers on steamboo.com. Steamboo.com. Remove the space. Steamboo.com. And then we have here, do you have a prediction for game 7 tonight? I do. I'm really hoping the Mariners win, and I know that that's probably unpopular. I hope the Mariners do win tonight and get to the World Series. The Mariners have never been to the World Series. I kind of am hoping they get it. Neither one of those two teams, I think, if the Jays or the Mariners make it to the World Series, neither one of those two teams, I think, are going to beat the Dodgers. But I just would like the Mariners to at least make it to the World Series. First down, Tampa Bay at the 35-yard line. They hand it off to Rashad White. He gets about 3 yards still on the feet. Gets about 4 or 5 yards on the run. So, yes, I hope the Mariners do make it. I still am sticking with my prediction I made a while ago. The Dodgers are going to win it all, but I would like to see the Mariners win it tonight. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if the Jays do win it. That was a pretty significant win that they had game 6. But I'm hoping the Mariners do make it to the World Series. Call me biased, but yeah, I'm not a Mariners fan, but I just hope they make it. So we're at the 40-yard line, 2nd and 5. Let's see. He's looking for a target. Throws it deep. Baker Mayfield. Catch by Evans. Nice. Oh, he dropped it. He had it and dropped it. Mike Evans is down, folks. Mike Evans is hurt. Mike Evans is down. He had the ball and dropped it. Oh, man. Mike Evans is down. Might be his hamstring. It could be his shoulder. Mike Evans is down, folks. Down on the ground. It could be a hammy. It could be his shoulder. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's doubtful he's coming back in this game. He has the ball. He catches it, brings it to his body, and then he drops it at the end. He has the ball. Beautiful catch. He holds on to it. At the very end of the play, he drops it. I'm going to say it right here, folks. I doubt that Mike Evans is coming back in this game. Unfortunately, if you have him as your fantasy wide receiver, he's having trouble getting off the field. Mike Evans. So we have Levante David and Todd Bowles are out to go check up on him. But yes, Mike Evans having trouble getting off the field. I'm going to tell you right here, it's doubtful he's coming back in this game if you have Mike Evans, unfortunately, as your fantasy wide receiver. He's on his feet. It sounds like it might be a concussion. It looks like a concussion. To me, it looks like it's a concussion. So Mike Evans is now off the field. 3rd and 5 at the 5-minute mark in the first half. Let's take a look here. at the 40-yard line. So we have Johnson in motion. Let's see. Baker's looking for a target. Shotgun formation. Looking, and he's going to get sacked. Baker gets sacked. Derek Barnes got there. So it's going to be a punt for the Bucs. They're doubling Ibuka at this point because Mike Evans no longer in the game. So it's going to be a long night, unfortunately, for Emeka Ibuka is going to have a long night tonight. Unfortunately, double up on him. Mike Evans is, at this point, out of the game. So they punt. The punt is up. It's a nice punt. It's going to get it. The line's going to take over around the 14-yard line. I must say, the Bucs punter has been doing a great job with punting today. Best viewers on steamboo.com. Remove the space. Steamboo.com. In fact, let me go check and see what's the score of this game here. I'll get you guys an update on the ALCS. Okay, just started. Top of the first, 0-0. Blue Jays and Mariners. The winner goes to the World Series. Winner goes to the World Series. So it's a 14-yard line. 1st and 10. Pressure on Goff. He throws his short completion, 3-yard gain to Montgomery. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. Got a little less than 3 minutes left. I'm sorry, a little less than 4 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 7. Not the game. I'm sorry. It's the first half. 14-0. So they're at the 12-yard line. Goff looking for a target. Throws it. Complete. The flag on the play. It was enough for a first down. Let's see what the flag is. Seemed like the choice thing is the defensive on Dean again. Let's see what the flags are, folks. Pass interference, offense. Offensive pass interference on Jameson Williams. So they call the offensive pass interference on the Lions. Jamel Dean, that's my guy. You got to keep your hands. 2nd and 15. They're watching that. They're saying basically if Jamel Dean, if they didn't call that, it might have been on Jamel Dean another second later. So they're at the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation. Jared Goff, 2nd and 15, throws it. Incomplete pass. His target was Amon St. Brown. So we have 3rd and 15. They're at the 8-yard line. Bucs need to come up with something. I don't know if I would do a blitz here because you did do a blitz before around this time. I don't know if I would do a blitz. Yes, Troy saying they need to come with a stop. I agree. 3rd and 15 around the 8-yard line. I don't know if I would call a blitz on this, though. I'm doubtful I would do that. It looked like the Bucs looking to do a blitz. Nope, they're not. Yes, knocked it down. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be turnover and downs. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Turnover on, well, not turnover down. Sorry. They're going to have to punt the ball. They have to punt the ball. Yes, so the Bucs come up with a defensive stop. He's going to be punting the ball way in the middle of the end zone. 4th and 15. Jack Fox is the punter. Kicks it. Gets the kick off. It's a booming kick. The 25, 30, 35. They're going to stop him around the 37-yard line. So the Bucs going to take over around the 37-yard line. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. And Mike Evans getting carted off, looking really down and sad. As I told you, folks, I do not expect when that injury happened that you will see Mike Evans, unfortunately, for the rest of the game. He's being carted off. We don't know what the injury exactly is, but I will say it's a wrap for Mike Evans. So we're at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. No backing. Looking for a target. Throws it complete. Oh, no. Fumble. No. It's going to be the Lions ball. Lions ball. Ball on the ground. So you had number 17 caught the ball, made 2 steps, got strip sacked, and the Lions take over. Yep. So he catches it. Shepard, punch out. Classic punch out. The Bucs was about to grab it, but he missed it, and the Lions got it. Shepard gets it, takes 1, 2 steps, 3 steps, punches right out. Threw a better punch than Crawford. Right on the ball. Punch it right out. He threw a punch like he was Crawford. Right on the button, right on the ball. Punch it right out. Yeah, if you're the Bucs, you got to stop them. They're at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Lions. Montgomery breaks free, gets about 5 or 6 yards on a play. He almost broke that play because they were running like a rush to the passer. I knew it, man. I said it. Mike Evans is out with a concussion. I said it on the field that it looked like it was a concussion. They were saying hammy, and I said no, it looks like a concussion. Concussion. Montgomery, they got to wrap him up. Stop for about 2-yard loss. Mike Evans is out for the game via concussion. They made it official. Laura Rutledge made the announcement. And I said it here, folks, that it looked like it was a concussion. It did not look like it was a hammy or hamstring injury or shoulder injury. It looked like it was a concussion. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here on the first half. Yeah. 2-minute warning. Yes, so Mike Evans is out with a concussion. And I said it. It looked like it was a concussion. He came down hard after that pass, and it looked like it could have been a shoulder or leg injury. I said, no, it looks like a concussion. Yeah, so Mike Evans, I hate to break the bad news to the fantasy guys who got Mike Evans. He's out for the game. And it doesn't look much better for Emeka Ibuka because they're doubling him up now. Yes. So we got 2 minutes left in the first half. Yep. Yes. So commercial break. Yep. So we got a 2 minute warning first half. Yes. So 274 yards total offense for the Lions and 36 yards for the Bucs. Third and five. Mike Evans ruled out with a concussion. Jared Goff looking, nope, incomplete pass. So let's see if we're going to see the UFL kicker, Jake Bates, come out here. Jake Bates is going to come out here. That is a UFL guy. Shout out to all my UFL fans. He just said it. Yes, they give us some UFL, some burns tonight. Jake Bates, that guy's from the UFL, folks. The UFL, Jake Bates, and brought it Brandon Aubrey. 54-yard attempt. Jake Bates. I can't hate on Jake Bates. Fourth and five. Pickens up. He missed it. It's no good. Wide right. Wide right. Wide right. He had plenty of distance. Come on, Jake Bates. You UFL. You got to show him. Jake Bates misses it. 14-0. But shout out to Jake Bates. He yanked it wide to the left. Jake Bates. You know, this got to be the half that the Bucs are really thankful that they're only down by 2 scores. Minute 52 left. The Bucs taking over at the 45-yard line. Come on, let's go, Baker. Cade Otton is intercepted. Intercepted. They gave the catch to Otton. Wow, that could have been a takeaway. Ty goes the offense. All right, that's a Bucs get a break on that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they might look at it again. Oh, no. The previous play is under review. I don't know, man. I know it looked like Millette has the ball is right. I'm gonna say it like this. If the Bucs get away with this one here, just we got an early improvement because it looked like Millette had the ball and took it from Cade Otton. I'm just gonna say it like that. He almost Millette almost ripped off his arm. Cade Otton. They're reviewing the last play to see if it's gonna be the line. Oh, let's see what he says. Detroit's ball. They get intercepted. Interception. 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 It did seem I said it right then and there during the play that it looked like Millette had the ball. I say like this: if you can get out of here with just 14-0 in the first half, and you're the Bucks, you're praising yourself because this game could have easily been 31-0 on the first half, and I'm not even joking either. Completely one sided. The Lions literally have about 300 yards of offense, and the Bucks have about 35, 40. So we're at the 48-yard line. Hands it off to, is that Gibbs? Gibbs, 1 yard pickup by Gibbs. Second and 9. Second and 9. Lead to Amon St. Brown gets about 9 yards on a play. I beg about 8 yards on a play. It's gonna be about a third and 1. Amon St. Brown is already knocking on the door, 100 yards, and we're not at the 40 yet. I'll tell you something right there. Third and 1. Gibbs in the backfield. Jared Goff is under center. They do a quarterback sneak, and I don't think it's close. He might have gotten it. It's close. They give him the first down. So give him the first down. The clock is ticking. 50 seconds left in the first half. No one's calling a timeout. So first and 10 for the Lions. Yeah, so they're talking about the offense here. Let me give you an update on the score. 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Seattle in the ALCS. 1-0 bottom of the first against the Blue Jays. So we have here 46 seconds in the first half. First and 10. Oh, Dak! Let's go! Big time Dak. He didn't see him coming. He annihilated him. Annihilated him. Great job, Bucs. Just obliterated Jared Goff. Let's go. Second and 19. Great, great. You know what? Props to the Bucs. They are not calling a blitz on every other down. I love that approach. Blitzing is very effective if you catch the offense off guard. The offense knows it's coming. You can beat the blitz. Doesn't matter how great it is. You can beat the blitz if you know it's coming. You gotta call it sporadic. I love what the Bucs doing. Second and 19. Jared Goff looking for a target. Intercepted! Intercepted! Jamel Dean! They should have had him in sooner. Jamel Dean, interception. Let's go. That's my guy, Jamel Dean. All right. Number 35, interception. Let's go, Bucs. Yes. Let's go. 20 seconds left in the first half. Jamel Dean with the interception. Number 35. He came in late, folks. He came in like after the first and the second quarter, around like 5 minutes into the second quarter. He did not come early in the start of the game like we normally accustomed seeing him. We're gonna get it explained a little bit later. Maybe he's late for the game. I don't know. 43-yard line. They just need about 12 yards to get in field goal range. Come on, Bucs. Let's go. Those are complete to Shepard. Gets a first down. He's in field goal range. 14 seconds left. 2 timeouts remaining for the Bucs. Okay, let's see here. Now they're in field goal range, so don't do anything. If you don't see it, don't just throw it away. First and 10, 14 seconds left in the first half. They're within field goal range. That's a full start. They didn't call it, but it looked like a full start to me. And it gets a completed pass to Johnson. Get down. Woo! Timeout taken. 4 seconds left. They're going to send McLaughlin out now to try to attempt the field goal. That's Johnson. That's Johnson. See, the Lions are conditioned when you are catching the ball to be punching it out. Okay, let's take a look here. 53-yard attempt. No gimme. It is indoors by Case McLaughlin. He's on the left hash. Kick is up. He gets it. Good. Good. Yes. Bucs get on the board. Let's go, Bucs. All right. 14-3. It's halftime. 14-3. Let me get that updated. 14-3. Hey, folks. I'm gonna be right back. 14-3 Lions. The Bucs get it at halftime. I will see you in a few. Let's go, Bucs. Let's go, Bucs. right, we're back. They're about to get the ball in the second half. And if you're just joining us, the Lions up 14-3. It's been offensively all Lions. It really could have been 31-0, but Bucs have made a couple of big plays when they most needed it. If you're a Lions fan, you're kind of disappointed it's not 28-0 at least. And if you're a Bucs fan, you're thankful it's just 14-3, but you're getting the ball back in halftime. They're about to kick the ball off. Kick is up. Gets it at the 10-yard line. 20, 25, 30, 34-yard line. And if you're also joining us, unfortunately, due to a concussion, Mike Evans is no longer in the game. It's going to be a tough night for fantasy for you guys. Unfortunately, Mike Evans is out, and Emeka Abuka is getting double teamed. They're saying here in the stat, 19 straight wins when leading at halftime, Dan Campbell. So let's see what the Bucs do. Handing off to Rachaad White up the middle, gets about 2 yards, and he stopped. Gets about 3 or 4. They're pushing him in the pile. Gets about 3 yards. Second and 7. Let me just make sure. Okay, second and 7. Let's take a look here. Baker looking for a target. Throws it. Complete to Emeka Abuka. Good for 18 yards. Okay, so we have Cade Otton in motion. To give it to Rachaad White. Gets about 7 yards on the run. All right. They're talking about Emeka Abuka. Thankfully he's back. It was doubtful for it was questionable for today, I should say. Glad he is back. All right, second and 3. Baker's on the center. White is the back. Play action, throws it deep. Oh no, incomplete. Incomplete. Third and 3. Third and 3. Complete to Shepard. First down, Bucs. Tampa Bay. All right, let's go, Bucs. Okay, first and 10. They're moving the ball. Oh, I'm not saying nothing. So it's at the 36-yard line. Hand off to Rachaad White. And he's going to get about 2 yards on a play. 2nd and 9. That's a false start. Flag on the play. It's going to be false start offense. Offense number 77. Second and 14. Second and 14. At the 40-yard line. 2nd and 14. Shotgun Baker. Batted down. Batted down. So it'll be 3rd down and 14. Yes, 2nd and 14. Third and 14, I beg your pardon. 3rd and 14 at the 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Baker looking for a target. Throws complete to 15. He's going to be short by about 3 yards to Johnson. Completed pass, but he gets about 10 yards on a play. 10, 11. Fourth and 2. The offense stays on here. He's been hanging around Dan Campbell. The Bucs are going to go for it. Let's see what they do here. It's 4th and 2. They give it to Rachaad White. He's going to get it. First down, Bucs. Yeah! First down, Rachaad White. Awesome. Let's go, Bucs. 1st and 10. Way to go, Rachaad White. All right, so let's see here. Baker looking for a target. Gets Tucker. Tucker gets about 2 yards on a play. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Second and 8. He's saying the most promising drive Tampa Bay has had all night, which I agree with. Okay, at the 22-yard line. Tez Johnson catch it. He's got the first down. Tez Johnson. Come on, Tez. Let's go. Tez Johnson touchdown. Let's go. Yes. Bucs touchdown. Yes, Tez Johnson catch 20 yards. Touchdown. Let's go, Bucs. Let's go, Bucs. Yes. Way to go. Yes. Let's get this updated for you guys. There we go. 14-9. Tez Johnson, jump over man. Does a spin. Tampa Bay's going to go for 2. Let's see. Baker is in a shotgun formation. Is putting himself. The ball's at the 2-yard line, but he's putting himself around the 7. 2-point attempt. Shepard's in motion. Got to throw the ball. Knocks it down. They do not convert. So 14-9. 14-9. 14-9. But you know what? Best offensive drive by the Bucs all game long. Appreciate you guys. So the Lions are going to take over. Punt it off to them. Appreciate you guys. All right, so we have a commercial break. The Lions going to be taking over. All right. All right, so we're going to see what we got here. All right. Okay, so we're back. 8:49 in the third quarter. Kicks the ball off to the Lions. Gets it around the 2-yard line. It's at the 20-yard line. 25. It's going to be stopped around the 27-yard line. Jared Goff coming back out. I'll get you guys an update on the baseball score. 2-1, top of the third, Seattle. 2-1, top of the third, Seattle. Winner goes to the World Series. Let's see who wins that game. I'll keep you guys updated, doing it all, giving you baseball coverage, football coverage, what other coverage you want. There you go. So it's at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Hands it off to Gibbs, and he gets about like 7 yards on the play. And lucky he didn't take that one to the house. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. They're talking about Tez Johnson and him being a remarkable story, making it here to the NFL. So at the 32-yard line, Jared Goff is on the center. Gibbs in the backfield, throws it complete to about a 3-yard gain to Laporta. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. It's around the 35-yard line. Play action pass. Catches it to Laporta. He completes it. It's going to be about 12-yard gain. Right, I beg your pardon. Right, about a 12-yard gain. 1st down, Lions. All right, so they're at the 49-yard line, right next to midfield. Hand it off to Gibbs. He takes up the middle. Gets about 15 yards on a play. Gibbs is just tearing him up. Tearing him up. Like he said, 15 yards down the field before anybody even touches him. Oh, yes, my man, Quasar Raza. Hi, Alan. I'm from Pakistan. Here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. Good morning to you, too. All right. Good morning to Quasar Raza and Pakistan. All right. Yes. Whoops. I may have misspelled that. Let me just go ahead and good morning to Raza, too, all the way from Pakistan. All right. Yes. All right. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Appreciate you, Mr. Raza. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Swings it out to Gibbs. Complete. First down, Gibbs. 15, 20, 25. He was a shoestring tackle away from Antoine Winfield. Stopped around the 6 yard line. It would have been taken into the house. They're just between Gibbs and Amon St. Brown. They're just going up and down the field. I mean, he gets about 30 yards before anybody touch him. Antoine Winfield Jr. saved the touchdown because it was going to be stayed around the 6 yard line. They're at the, I guess, a 5 yard line. I'll take that back. Jahmyr Gibbs just spins around, touchdown. There you go. There you go. Touchdown. Let me get this updated for you. Just the Bucs, they just don't have any. They've been getting that defensive play when they needed it to really stop them. But I'm telling you, a couple of plays here and there, this game would have been in the 40s by the Lions. They have over 300 yards easy in offense. Yeah, they just make it, like you said, make it look so easy. Kick is up and it's good. 21 to 9. Let me get that updated for you. 21 to 9. 21 to 9 Lions. It's really been a few great plays from the Bucs here and there sprinkled in. It's really helped them out because this would have been a blowout. And it's still a game because of it. 21 to 9. But the way that the Lions are just moving the ball, it's scary. Scary. Just yes. So if you're just joining us, it's 21-9. 21-9 has been really all Lions. Now, granted, the Bucs have made a couple of nice plays sprinkled in here, but to me, it's been just an offensive juggernaut for the Lions, which really saved the Bucs. They made like two or three very opportunistic plays that have kept this game still a game. What I mean by that, strip sack when they were going to just basically score again. Then the other play that happened was they did stop them on fourth down turnover, but it's been an offensive explosion by the Lions. Bucs get the ball at the 1 yard line, the 15. Cam Johnson's at the 20 yard line. So the Bucs going to take over at the 20-yard line. It's been the Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon St. Brown show today. All right, so 1st and 10, complete to Rachaad White. Short gain, maybe a yard on a play. No gain. Yes. 6 o'clock in the morning in Pakistan. Wow. So they hand off to Rachaad White. Gets around 6 yards on a play. Yes. Third and 3. Third and 3. Okay. You have Tez Johnson in motion. Got to get rid of it. Baker throws it. Overthrows Emeka Ibuka. So it's going to be a turnover and downs. I mean, not a turnover downs. It's 4th down and 3. Did 3 and out. He has him. I mean, Emeka Ibuka was open. It just grossly overthrows him. All right, so the Bucs gonna punt it off. Punt is up. Fair catch called. Takes it around the 23-yard line. So the Lions gonna get the ball again. 2:51 left in the third. Yep. Yeah. Way in Pakistan. Appreciate you guys. Quasar Raza. That's the man right there. 5-yard penalty on the Bucs. They're gonna take it on the spot of the ball with them taking over here. The Tampa Bay is trying to hang in this ball game is exactly right. Can't say it better than that. If it really, it's been a situation where the Bucs have been hanging on more than anything. They have shown some offensive prowess, but it's really been a situation where, because of those plays that the Bucs have made, those opportunistic plays, is the only reason why this is not a complete blowout. Yes. Yep. So we'll see. Commercial break. All right. Appreciate you all the way from Pakistan. Let me get you an update on the score here. 2-1, Seattle Mariners. In the top of the fourth. 2-1, Seattle. Top of the fourth. Winner goes to the World Series to play the Dodgers. Take a look here. Yes, so here we go. Jared Goff looking for a target. Spins away, throws it away. He was almost going to get stacked by Vita Vea. All right, so let's see here what the Bucs, what the Lions do. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Hands it off to Montgomery. Gets about 2 yards. He's talking about how he pulled a hamstring on a treadmill about 2 years ago. Troy Aikman. 3rd and 8. $32 at the 32-yard line. 3rd and 8. Jared Goff doing his thing. Shotgun formation. Montgomery's the back. Looking for a target. Throws it complete. Laporta catches it. First down. Yeah, first down, Lions. Yep. Okay, we're at the 41-yard line. Hands it off to Montgomery. Gets about 6 yards on a play. Second and 5. Gets 5 yards on a play. All right. So Jared Goff is on the center. Montgomery's in the back. Yes. Caught. Tight end Laporta catch. 8 yards. Okay, so 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Hands it off to Montgomery. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He's close, but he did not get it. It's going to be the 4th quarter now. Coming up to the 4th quarter. End of the 3rd quarter. It's 4th quarter coming up. All right, so let's take a look here. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a decision for the Lions to see if they're going to go for it for 4th down. There's going to be a 4th and 1. Give you the ALCS score 2-1. Seattle in the top of the 4th. Winner gets to play the Dodgers in the World Series. Yes. All right. Let's see here. There you go. All right. All right. So, it's talking about Gillette shave commercial. So, when they come back, it'll be the 4th quarter. The Lions will have the ball. And they're going to make a decision if they're going to go for it in 4th and 1. It's still a ball game here. I know that it's really been a lot of offense from the Lions, but it's 21-9, so it's still a game. They're at midfield, 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Not surprising. Jared Goff is on the center. Montgomery's in the backfield. Hand it up to St. John. Come on, tackle him. He probably got it on the last effort. They missed tackled. If you tackled him, you would have got him. Anthony Nelson missed him. Jahmyr Gibbs. First down. First down Lions. Fake play action pass. Throws it to Raymond. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Second and 8. Let's see here. All right, so you hand it off to Montgomery. Gets about 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Bucs can get it right this time. They had Gibbs. They mistackled him. 3rd and 6. The Bucs got to get a stop here. If you want to stay in this game, you got to get a stop here. That's it. You got to make a stop here. You're down by 2 scores. 3rd and 6. They're going to go for a blitz. Home run. Incomplete. Yes. The Bucs defense does it. The Bucs will get the ball. It's 13-12 in the 4th quarter. If you're the Bucs, you still have a chance to win this game, but you got to bring the horses in and let's go. Let's get it together. Let's go. You got to come down here and score. It's still a game. It's 21-9, folks, but it's still a game. Fourth and 6. The Lions going to punt the ball. Let's watch out for that fake. They do punt it. End over end. They call fair catch. Gets it around the 11-yard line. So the Bucs are going to take over the 11-yard line. 13:06 left in the game. There's still plenty of time to go ahead and win this game for the Bucs, but you got to get the wheels going. You got to get the wheels going. You got to move that engine. Fired up that engine. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all. Assist Sports. Appreciate you too. Appreciate all the chat messages. You guys are fantastic. Really appreciate you. Thank you to all the chat messages. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys. And if you can, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Alan and Alford, while you're there. Don't hate. Go ahead and play or congratulate. Thank you to all the chat messages. And want to go ahead and, while they're taking a break, thank you to Sam Scola and his wife, Mary. Appreciate them. They do all the music. There he is right there. There he is right there. It's Sam Scola Songs. Appreciate you. And nice thing is, there he is also. And you can get all of the songs that are on the show tonight are available on YouTube and Spotify. And in fact, if you got a deal, not spam, a deal, guess what? We're going to connect you with Sam Scola Songs, the man, the myth, the legend. Sing along with Sam at gmail.com. Sing along with Sam at gmail.com. Make sure you go ahead and reach out to him for deals, not spam, not anything like that. No sales. He wants deals. Sing along with Sam at gmail.com. Sing along with Sam at gmail.com. Really appreciate you, Sam Scola. Really appreciate Sam Scola and his wife, Mary. Appreciate you. So, yes. Still, so 21-9. The Bucs are going to take over. Still a game here. Speaking of game, I'm going to give you guys, we do all sports here at Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. It's 2-1. Seattle Mariners coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-1. Let's see what the Bucs can do here. Okay. It's at the 11-yard line. Baker looking for a target. Throws it. Cade Otton gets about 30 yards on a play. About a 22-yard play, I beg your pardon. Gain to 20. Great play there. Cade Otton. All right, let's go. Yasin is looking to come back. 31-yard line. Baker's on the center. Rashad White's the back. Play action pass. Throws it. Overshoots Emeka Ibuka. It just not been getting the ball to him, meaning he's overthrowing him, underthrowing him. You had him, but you overthrew him. Second down, incomplete. If you're the Bucs, you got to score in this drive here. You're running out of time here. 31-yard line. Don't throw a pick either. Don't throw a pick. 6 targets, 2 receptions for Emeka Ibuka tonight. Here we go. Throws it quick to Emeka Ibuka. Speaking of him, gets about a 7-yard gain. Emeka Ibuka, 7-yard gain. 6 yards they give him. All right, you got to move it. You got to move the offense a little bit quicker. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. I don't know why the Bucs are taking so long to run the play. You're down by 2 scores. You have Emeka Ibuka in motion. 3rd and 4. Flag on the play. It's going to probably be a false start. Broken up. Illegal shift by Tampa Bay. Probably 2 men in motion. 2 men in motion, just like I said it. 2 men in motion. 4th down. 4th and 4. You're going to have to go for it if you're Bucs. You don't have a choice here. No, this ball wasn't tipped. Yes, it was tipped at the very end, I guess. Yep. 4th and 4. This is really the game if you're the Bucs. If you don't convert here, you're giving the ball in very makeable field goal position. They're at the 37-yard line. Ball's hiked. Baker shaking and Bacon throws it complete to Cade Otton. I don't think he got it. They haven't marked it. I think he's short. Yeah, he's short by about a yard. Whoa, they gave the Bucs a break there. They said he got past the line. If they challenge this play, is coming back because the Bucs did not get past the line. He's going to challenge it. The knee is down. The Bucs, to me, it's turnover and downs. They're reviewing it. They're calling it first down, but I think it's temporary because I think Dan Campbell's going to challenge this, and he was short. I would expect a challenge too, because if they challenge it, they're going to review it, and it's going to be the Lions' ball. He was short by about a yard. He's challenging it. I definitely think it's worth the challenge too. So nothing surprising me here. Yeah, it's going to be the Lions' ball. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be the Lions' ball. Wait a minute, the process of the catch. He didn't get the first down. I wouldn't challenge whether he caught it or not. I would challenge the spot. To me, he was short. When we come back from a commercial break after they review it, I'm going to predict it right here. It's going to be the Lions ball at around the 37-yard line. That's what I'm predicting. They're reviewing it, but to me, K. Dotton was about a yard short. Where his knee was down and where the ball was at before he fumbled, he was short. And that's what I'm predicting right here. They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it is right. Yeah, so when we come back, they're gonna make a decision on this play. I'm predicting it's gonna be Lions ball at around the 37-yard line. Let's see though. Here we go. He was short. You know what I mean? Like one thing about the Allen Alpha Sports Talk Show, we call it the way it is. And he called it just the way I predicted it, that the Bucs were short of the line to gain. It's clear right here. His knee is down. He's short of the gain of the line to gain. It's where your knee is down. He's short by a yard. And to me, this is the right call. It's a Lions ball. Yeah, no. He was short, man. Yep. The only thing I had wrong was the spot of the ball. It's at the 41-yard line at after all that melee. He was short of the line to gain. Let's just call for what it is. And it wasn't so much of him maintaining the catch. It was he was where he was stopped was short of the line to gain. I think the refs, in my opinion, I agree with this call. They got it right. He's short. His knee is down. He's short of the line. It's a 41-yard line. Jameer Gibbs the back. I'm surprised they still have Jameer Gibbs back there. It gets no gain. Hassan Reddick is down. Second down and 10 for Detroit. I would just say this much. The way this game is playing itself out, the Lions have really was an offensive juggernaut against the Bucs. The only reason why this game looks, within reach is really because the Bucs have made a few key plays at the right time. Outside of that, it's been almost 400 yards of total offense for the Lions and about 100 or so for the Bucs. It's really been a thrashing as far as yards. Jahmyr Gibbs has 2 touchdowns, and Amon St. Brown has a touchdown, a bunch of yards. So at least if you're a Bucs fan, what you can look at it possibly, if you can stop those 2 guys in the next game, you should be all right. Amon St. Brown and Jahmyr Gibbs. So let's see what the but yeah, they run out of time, the Bucs. Bucs are running out of time here. Yeah, so let's see here. All right, so 2nd and 10, play action pass. Jared Goff looking to throw some ways. He's going to get sacked for a loss of about a yard. 3rd and 11 coming up. So the Bucs are not giving up yet. It's a little 10 minutes and 54 seconds in the last quarter, 4th quarter. So Jahmyr Gibbs is the back. They're at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 10. They're milking the clock, the Lions. 3rd down and Jared Goff throws it deep. Incomplete. So the Bucs are going to get the ball back. All right. Let's see if they kick a field goal. Jake Bates, they're within field goal range. Let's see. Jake Bates, my UFL guy. Okay, so they bring Jake Bates out. He's on the right hash, 58-yard attempt. He did, unfortunately, miss one earlier. This is a bit longer, 58-yard attempt. Missed from 53. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle. No! He gets it. Yes, he does get it. He got a good bounce. It bounced off the upright. Jake Bates converts it. All right, so 24 to 9. hits the upright, and it goes in. Dan Campbell is saying he'll have cardiac arrest. Yeah, so 24-9. So the Bucs are still 2 scores down. Still a lot of time left. 10 minutes to go. If you're the Bucs, you got to take some shots down the field and do a hurry up offense. Stop doing the huddling. Let's see what they do here. All right, so he takes around the 1 yard line. 20 to 25. 29-yard line. All right, so let's see what the Bucs can do here. Okay. They're at the 29-yard line. Baker shotgun formation, looking for a target. Throws it to Cade Otton. He gets around 13 yards on a play. If you're the Bucs, you got to come on. You got to move the ball. You got to do more of a hurry up offense. Forget the huddling. Just under 10 minutes to go. Rashad White in the backfield. Shotgun formation. 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking for a target downfield. For incomplete pass. Yeah, Shin is cramping and questionable return for the Lions. He's working on a bike. All right, so let's see here. A 42-yard line. Baker in the shotgun formation. Rashad White's the back. Throws a blitz. Cade Otton again. Gets about 8 yards on the play. Mollett, the one who had that interception earlier, is down. Injury timeout. 3rd and 2 when we return from the injury timeout. Let's see here. One moment. One moment here. Yeah, so okay. Cade Otton. Mollett's up. A lot of injuries in this game here. Third and 2. All right, the half at midfield. Let's see. They hand it off to Rashad White. He's going to be close to first down. They give him the first down, 1st and 10. You got to get up if you're the Bucs and run the play. You can't diddly dally around here. Got over 9 minutes left in the game. 1st and 10, 48-yard line. Throws it deep, too high. Too high. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10. The 48-yard line. Throws. Hold on the play. Incomplete pass. Holding offense. 62. Penalty decline. 3rd down. 3rd and 10. If you're the Bucs, you got to do something here. 8 minutes and 43 seconds. Yeah, I'm surprised they declined that penalty. 48-yard line, 3rd and 10. They declined the holding penalty, which would have been at 2nd and 20. So here we go. Looking to throw. Complete to another high throw by Tez Johnson. If you're Baker Mayfield, you're throwing everything high. But he gets the first down. 35-yard line. Throws it to Rashad White. Gets about 3 yards on the play. All right. Baker's looking for a target. Going to get sacked. The ball on the ground. Knocked out. Let's see who's getting it. Scramble. Ball on the ground. No, I think the Lions got it if you ask me. But let's see. Bucs do recover. Bucs recover. Another punch out. They're well coached, the Lions, that is, to knock the ball out. Third and 5. Let's see if the Bucs can get something. Let's go. What are they doing now? Campbell calls a timeout. What are they challenging? It is an odd challenge. They're challenging the spot on the field, of the spot of the ball. I'll give you a update on the score of the ALCS: 3-1 in the top of the six. 3-1 Mariners, top of the six. All right, so Detroit loses a timeout. Unsuccessful challenge. I don't really don't understand that challenge. The other one was perfect, made sense. This one here just can kind of confuse me. It just doesn't make sense to me, is what I'm really saying. But here we go, 3rd and 5. No change in anything. Baker looking for a target. Incomplete pass. All right, let's take a look. 4th and 5 for the Bucs. Let's see what they do here. The 30-yard line. Complete to Cade Otton. Gets about 8 yards on a play. All right, if you're the Bucs, you got to move. You got to move your offense along. There we go. Get up to the line. Just run the play. Baker looking for a target. Throws complete. Short gain. 3 yards to Shepard. Second and 8. At the 20-yard line. 2nd and 8. Throws it in the end zone. He overthrows him again. He had a Shepard. He had Tez Johnson open. I think Baker Mayfield's too pumped up, man. He's throwing everything high. Come on. You had him open. He just misses him. He's overthrowing everything. Just everything is high. 3rd down and 8. Shepard gets unended, gets about 3-yard gain. 4th down. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see here. Let's take a look here. 4th and 5. This is it. Flag on the play. It's going to be pass interference. All right, pass interference on the Lions. All right, so let's see here. They're at the 14-yard line. Shotgun formation. Baker looking for a target. Those complete. Short gain. Mecca Buka. No, Shepard. I'm begging pardon. Shepard. Gain of 2. All right, just 4 minutes, 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line. Baker looking for a target. Throws it. Incomplete. Underthrows. It's like Baker overthrows or underthrows. Underthrows, overthrows. This ball's underthrown. He had Emeka Buka open. This time is underthrown. Yeah, 3rd and 8. Let's see what they do here. Shotgun formation, no back in the backfield. End zone throws it too far out. The target was Rashad White. 4th and 8. Four and a half, 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go. All right, let's see what the Bucs can do here. 4th and 8. You got to score if you're the Bucs. It's the ball game officially right here. All right, let's see what they do. 4th and 8, shotgun formation. Rashad White in the backfield. Let's see. Baker looking for a target. Still looking. Throws it. Incomplete. Turnover and downs. The Lions going to end up winning this game. Lions going to take over and downs. You know, sometimes what happens is this, you know, I know they've been hyping up Baker a lot recently, and it's hard for you to not buy the hype. I think he bought the hype a little bit today, and he's just trying to make that fantastic pass, that fantastic play, rather than just dialing it in and getting it ball to the guy. Everything's been overthrown or underthrown today. Most of it overthrown. This means you're too pumped up. Yeah, the Lions going to end up getting out of here with a win. Hand it off to Montgomery. Short game, maybe a yard or two on the play. So, yeah, the Lions going to end up advancing their record. The Bucs are going to end up falling down to 5-2. I know there's a little less, around 4 minutes left in the game, but it's a wrap. Yeah. Just not enough offense on the Bucs. Really not much defense either on the Bucs. I will give the Bucs some credit. They did make some like miraculous type plays when they needed it. That's why this game was not completely a blowout. but the Lions really was an offensive juggernaut. The Bucs were playing and made a few plays sprinkled hidden here and there, but they really were playing not to get blown out. 4th and 18, 2nd and 9 on a play. Montgomery's the back. Hand it off to Montgomery. It's going to get about two or 3 yards on a play. Timeout again, Tampa Bay. I don't know why they're taking the timeouts. This game's over. Third down. Yeah, this is 3rd and 7. Bucs got to work on some things, and this is a wake up. You got to work on the defense. You let Amon St. Brown get loose, gave him way too much space, and Jahmyr Gibbs over 200 yards. St. Brown again. 3rd and 7, loss of 2 yards on a play. Final timeout by the Bucs. 4th and 8. And the Lions that punch out, they worked that to perfection. They got that punch out, that Crawford punch out. It's just yeah. 4th and 8. The Lions going to punt the ball. So the Lions will improve to 5-2. The Bucs will go to 5-2. The punt is up. Gets it around the 23-yard line. 25, 30. It's at the 32. Let's get you a score on the ALCS. End of the 6th inning. So it's going to be the top of the 7th coming up. The Mariners are up 3-1. The winner goes to play the LA Dodgers for the World Series. And right now I'm hoping that the Mariners do close it out. I did predict the Mariners to get it. But yes, the Mariners are holding on. It's just a 2-run game. It's not over. All right, so the Bucs taking over 1st and 10. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left in the game. Baker's still out there trying to find somebody. Throws it complete to Emeka Buka. It's going to get about 25 yards on a play. Bucs doing a hurry up. They should have been doing that earlier. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking for a target. Throws it. Incomplete. Really not much offense to speak of with the 21 out of 48 pass attempts. 27 and 48 pass attempts. And 2nd and 10. Baker looking for a target. Gets sacked right around the 49-yard line. Loss of 11. It's going to be 3rd and like 20. Yeah, receivers are running into each other. Just sloppy football. Sloppy football by the Bucs, especially on the offensive end and the defensive. 3rd and 21. The Bucs did not play well enough to win this game. And they looked overmatched against the Lions in a lot of part of this game, too. Incomplete pass, third. It's going to be 4th and 21. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. Fourth down and 21. They're around the 49-yard line. Baker looking for a target. Throws it complete to Miller, complete by about 20 yards, and turnover and downs. Well, the good news, at least on that, the Lions will just run out the clock. Baker's going off on the ref. Look, man, the Bucs are just got blown out in this game. Let's call it for what it is. The only thing that saved this game from not being an annihilation was those sprinkle of plays the Bucs made at the opportunistic time. If those plays are not made, this game is a blowout. All Lions. The plays I'm talking about is the strip sack, the turnover and downs when they were way down there on the 1st and goal, and the play that I'll give the defense credit on that, but he overshot the target, Jared Goff, and it was a stop down there too. But realistically, Montgomery we're going to go down to 2-minute warning. They're just going to kneel the ball down, and that's it. The Bucs were outmatched today on both ends of the floor, I would say. Definitely on offense and on defense, too. Yeah. The thing I give the Lions credit for, the defense, they work on that punch out. They got that Crawford right hook down good. They punch the ball out almost all the plays. They swipe for it. And they've been very successful actually hitting the ball, too. Hand-eye coordination is on point. But yeah, if you're the Bucs, you got beat soundly today. The score doesn't show it, a 2-score game, but if the Lions kick a field goal there, let's say, or they convert, it really, to me, it wasn't as much on the defense. He overshot the target. He was covered, but he did have a step on the defender. So realistically, the Bucs made some great plays at the most opportunistic time. I'll give them that. But offensively, they were blown out in this game. And defensively, to me, they were blown out in this game too. And the Bucs got to at least look at this in the mirror. This was a team that had a winning record. The Bucs got to stop buying their hype, start playing some defense again, and start settling down and making the short things, the short gains, making sure you the pass on point. Baker today, to me, I would give his performance a C-. He really close to a D. We had a setback today. He overthrew a lot of his targets. I guess he was too pumped up. A lot of guys that were open, he just overthrew them. And then when he tried to ease up, he underthrew them. He just didn't have that touch today. Not really giving the receivers that great of a chance. So it wasn't just Baker. This team was getting overwatched definitely in the offensive end and defensive end of the ball too. So it's going to be a 2-minute warning. It's a 2-minute warning right now. Let me put that up. All right. Let's see what the Bucs can do. But this game is going to be over. The Lions going to prove to 5-2, and the Bucs will go down to 5-2. It's 3-1 in the Seattle Mariners, top of the seventh. Montgomery to play, and Tampa Bay's out of timeout. So this is going to be pretty much they're going to roll out the game here. The Bucs might get the ball again because I think they won't have enough time to completely run out the clock. Big win for the Lions. They get right before the bye week 2. All right, so they're going to hand it off to Montgomery. Fourth down, clock will continue to run. So yes, the Bucs are going to go to 5-2. The Lions are going to prove the 5-2. And let me give you an update on ALCS. 3-1, Seattle Mariners, top of the seventh. So the Bucs will technically get the ball back. There's about 22 seconds. They're going to take the timeout by the Lions. 18 seconds left in the game. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right, folks. Kick is up. Fair catch called. I imagine the Bucs are going to go ahead and let me see something here. All right. Yeah, big night for the Amon St. Brown. Big night for Amon St. Brown and Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, so that's it. Bucs lose today on Monday Night Football. It's a final. It's a wrap. 24-9 is the final score. Let me just go ahead and get this here. They're saying the Lions have not lost back-to-back games. So that's a final score. Lions 24, Bucs 9. Want to give major shout out to everybody who chimed in today, who listened in, chimed in, and definitely join us here on the Alford Sports Talk Show. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you, G59RXLF. So, yes, the Bucs go down tonight to the Lions, and definitely got outplayed by the Lions, but at least it happened this earlier rather than later. And they go down. They go down 24-9 on Monday Night Football. I did want to give you guys, we do it all here at the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. The bottom of the seventh, 3-1, Seattle Mariners in the ALCS. The winner gets to go to the World Series, and they get to play the Dodgers. And you heard it here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. I'm predicting the Dodgers to win it all, regardless of who advances. But I did predict the Seattle to win, and I do definitely hope Seattle does win and advances. They've never been to the World Series, so definitely my best wishes to the Seattle. Best wishes to you guys joining us here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. I'll be back at it again, slanging and banging on Friday night, 8:30 p.m. CST, 9:30 p.m. EST. And I'll be doing the Bucs game again. So let me also give you the next Bucs game. Let me give you that information. So it's a division rival. The Bucs are going to play the Saints Sunday, October 26th at 4:05 p.m. 4:05 p.m. I'll be the one definitely doing that. In fact, let me go ahead and give the Bucs standings for you guys too. Okay, so the Bucs are still in first place with the loss, 5-2. They are one game ahead of the Panthers. Panthers are 4-3. So, and the Panthers won 3 straight. Behind that is the Falcons, 3-3. So the Bucs need to get a win. And I will be the one calling that game. I appreciate you guys. Again, it's going to be against the Saints, who is in last place. 4:05 Sunday. So I definitely appreciate you guys here joining us here on the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for watching another great episode of the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Thank you, Sam School of Songs. Thank you to everybody who chimed in, all the likes, all the way from Pakistan. Quasar Raza chimed in. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. Really appreciate you. All the way from Pakistan. So you guys are awesome. And may peace be with you. May God protect you, look after you, guide you in every way, make smart choices out there. This is Alan from the Allen Alford Sports Talk Show. Thank you to Assist Sports for this wonderful opportunity. I will see you Friday night, and I'll see you at the next Bucs game. For now, take care of yourself. Be blessed. Be well. I'll talk to you later. Take care for now. Good night.
It's the end of the show. Let's thank all the fans before we go. It's the end of the show. The Allen Air Sports Talk Radio Show. Thanking our special guest. Thanking our sponsor. It's the end of the show. Tune in again for next week's show.